this. It's quite hard to see, but there's a little... The further down you go, you can't... Or you can't... Maybe you can't unbind these. But yeah, you can unbind it. There's an X that comes up. That's... Hey, listen, guys. You guys are saying, how do I not know that? Look how hard it is to see this thing. It doesn't appear until you hover over it, and it's like almost invisible. I don't believe this. Abuse I'm getting. Alright, Archie's ready. You guys are ready. Metsa, full boost. Unlimited boost, actually. Archie says, do I like sparkling water? No, I don't. I hate sparkling water. It's the worst. Alright, Metsa is going to have unlimited boost here. He's called the Pro. And then we've got the bots. They're going to be 0 boost players. A much requested game mode, Pro Player 1v4s, is back. We've got Metsa, hopefully with unlimited boost. The rest of them are going to have none. Well, we're also going to have 100, but they're not going to be able to use it because they've unbound their boost. If you guys spot anyone using boost, be sure to tell me, because we'll need to penalize them in some way. That's a very risky play from Metsa. Look at the car he's decided to go for here. Okay, will we see the bot kickoff from Joreuz and Oski? No, we're not going to see that. Oski going for the big block kickoff. That's going to put Metsa in the back corner. Let's see what he can do. He's already in a lot of trouble here. Saw Joreuz flying into the position. Yeah, generally, the pro players with no boost win this game mode. It's extremely difficult to win this as the one player with unlimited boost. Extremely difficult. A few players have done it in the past. No one has done it recently. I think the last time we did this, a couple of players managed to get -1 on the goal difference. Yeah, it's very hard. Pros are very good at moving quickly, even without boost these days. So you've got to be so careful not to overextend. Oski kind of trolled Joreuz there. I think Joreuz might have an open net. Toxiic is bumping the living daylights out of Metsa though. Joreuz will get a goal. It's already 3-0 to the 0 boost pros, as they start to rip apart Metsa. Poor Metsa, he got absolutely peer pressured into this. I can't remember who invited him, but someone in this lobby before him invited him, and then before telling him what it is, what he's joining, and I told him what we're doing, and he said, okay, yeah, I'll play. And then they were like, alright, Metsa, you go first. Oh, what a shot, by the way. That's a great finish. It was Archie. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Archie and Metsa used to be teammates. I really hope Metsa flip resets on Archie, actually, because Archie did go on record saying that none of his previous teammates know how to flip reset, or knew how to flip reset. Metsa being one of his previous teammates. Would be pretty funny to see him flip reset on Archie today. Let's see if we can get it to happen. This is going to be a decent opportunity, but he's shut down immediately. Yeah, see, it's the really advanced wave dash mechanics that are making this even more difficult than ever for the unlimited boost player. I mean, just look how quickly everybody's moving around the field. Pre-flip from Archie's not enough to get the shot on target, though. That's a missed opportunity. Metsa wants the air dribble, but he gets bumped as he tries to take off. Still, dusts one to the play. He's up quickly for the follow-up as well. Look at this from Metsa. He is making a comeback here. He's within 1. Great beat. Not really much Joreuz could do about that, but Metsa, pure speed, starting to close the gap. He's got them in a bit of an awkward spot here again. Looks like top right might have been available for him there. Yeah, the advanced wave dash mechanics are really making it very difficult for the boosted player to even be quicker than the 0 boost pros. Got chain dashing available these days. That didn't really used to be too popular back when we did this before. Same thing with little wave dashes when you land. I mean, these really were not a thing. So Joreuz already doing that. Once this game... Oh my goodness, what a goal by Archie and Joreuz. I guess they really are just teammates in real life. That's incredible. 0 boost. Kind of... Yeah, it is a pinch. That's insane. They placed that as well. Really impressive stuff. The Squid's Body is donated £52.89. It says, just got here. I don't know what's going on, but I support it. Is that a prize pool? I'm trying to figure... I'm trying to figure out the terminology here. Most 99% of donations on my stream are prize pool donations. Just want to make sure that that is what you intend there. I'm looking at my Twitch chat right now if you want to confirm. Eric Harris TV, thanks to the tier 1. Dark Ghost, thanks to the 5-month prime. Low Team Moore, thanks to the 5-month tier 1. And Lalabia, thanks for the brand new prime as well. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Squid's Body, is that a prize pool? Is that what that is? Do we have... This might be the first ever prize money pro 1v4. I don't think we've ever had one before. I think the title should be changed by now if you refresh it. will probably be updated. That's a really smart play. It doesn't really look like much, but this is a very smart play by the orange team. Something you want to do whenever you're in a 2v1 is just 50-50 the ball, especially if you don't have any boosts and the other player does, because now you're just taking away their advantage. All that would have happened there if Toxiic flipped into the ball is that you would have given it more of a chance to go away from them and into a position only Metsa and Joreuz can follow. Look at that challenge. I think it was by Oski there. That was ridiculous. Oh, you're just donating. You can add to the prize pool if there is. All right. Well, what we'll do with that? We'll add it to the prize pool. I'll tell the player whoever wins this can have some money. Why not? More exciting like that, I'd say. But I really appreciate that. I mean, you're supporting the stream either way. Really kind of you. Metsa says this is not funny. Now, when he joined, he actually was really keen. He's like, oh, this sounds great. But now it's all gone wrong. Triple in and out save misses for the orange team. They've all had the same idea here. Oh no, Joreuz didn't. He just got bumped by Archie. Metsa is in a respectable position here. -4 is not a bad score. Some players have come on and have scores like -8, 9, I think even 10. So he's actually doing quite well here, but some early goals against him really left him in a difficult position. Tell Metsa it's normal for the bots to win. I did, well, I think I told him that it's usually good to go first in the lobby. Oh my goodness, what a challenge. Metsa had no idea that one was coming. Some of these challenges are so unfair for Metsa because he thinks he's putting the ball in a position that they can't reach, and then look at Toxiic there, just somehow getting in his way with a pre-flip challenge off the wall. Microwave AUU, thanks to the 38-month Prime. Welcome back to the channel. Stover donates £50 as well. Oh my goodness, we've got over £100 prize pool. I think that prize pool is probably like $125 right now. This is the highest paying 1v4 of all time. As far as I'm aware. Maybe there's been another one I don't know about. What rank is orange side? These guys are all pro players. Joreuz and Archie and Oski are all going to be at the Winter Major, the upcoming RLCS LAN. Toxiic is a player for a top 10 team in Europe, in Europe. What am I talking about? In EU. If not top 10, then it might be top 12 or something, I forget. And Metsa, I think right now his team is in and out of the top 16, trying to qualify for RLCS events. Last season he made multiple RLCS LANs. Yeah, definitely Archie, Oski, and Joreuz are the favourites here. I think that they're in with a shot of getting wins in this format, although it's going to be quite tricky. I think Toxiic in particular is a very annoying zero boost player to play against. He's proven to be very awkward with his 50-50s, his challenges, and his bumps. It's going to be tough for them to go against him, especially later on, once he's had some warm-up games. -5, potentially -6. No, actually, Oski going for the slow play there didn't pan out the way he wanted. Great pass, says Archie sarcastically. That's a much better pass there, though. Archie makes it -6 for Metsa. He is starting to fall apart a bit at the end here. There's some unnecessary overcommitments. Professional performance, says Archie. I think he's trying to get under Metsa skin a little bit here before he has to face Metsa with zero boosters. We're going to switch this around. Everyone in this lobby is going to give one game a go with unlimited boosts at their disposal. GG, Metsa joining in last second here and actually did not do too badly for himself. I think that's a decent result. Right, Oski's going next. Let's get into game 2. I'll put Metsa's name on the screen here just so we can follow along with all the scores. I'll add them in as we go. Just need to update this little scuffed overlay I've got. And by scuffed overlay, I mean endearing overlay. This kind of overlay will really show anyone, any aspiring streamers, that they can be a streamer too. Because look how terrible my my overlay is as a full-time streamer, essentially. Full-time streamer caster, I suppose. Best score of all time. A couple of players have won this format before. It was -6 for Metsa, wasn't it? A couple of players have won. But not many. I think Scrubkilla's got a win in this, if I'm not mistaken. I think Overzero has a win. I think Lachinio as well has a win way back in the day. Maybe Remco or something? I think Remco might have had one. That's a really good shot by Joreuz. My goodness. How does he manage that? That's a fantastic shot that Oski didn't see coming. JNaps has a win. You might, I can't remember, but yeah, there's definitely some players who have wins back in the day. Well played. Oski takes the ball where no one can follow, and then booms it in the top corner. Lovely stuff. Wish you watched the pub. Yeah, me too, to be honest. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to make sure I don't beam the overlay. What is that by... I think it was Archie there, flying in high, looking for a big block on a chip. Which never happened. I think a Chronic would do well in this. Yeah, I think a Chronic did do quite well the last time we did this. I think he got -2 or something similar. Well, at least it was one of the last times we did this. I don't remember if it was the last. We had one with like Rise, Joyo, Archie, Joreuz, and someone. Oski maybe. Or was it a Chronic? Oski, Joyo, Rise, Joreuz, I can't remember which 5, but yeah, some kind of group like that played, and Joreuz, Oski, and a Chronic all did very well. They got -1 or -2 each. Archie said that he's going to clap this lobby though. He did say that he expects to win this lobby. He said he's going to destroy everyone, so he's feeling confident. My money personally is on Joreuz, because he's looked really impressive when we've done these in the past. We need Zen in this. That's true. I'd love to see Zen in this. Zen would have a great time. Imagine having Zen's mechanics and being the only player in the lobby with boosts. I feel like he'd enjoy that quite a lot. Oski's got them backed up here. This is one of the best ways to play this mode, is just to keep the team of 4 in defense, because when they get into attack it's very dangerous with the bumps and the 50-50s. It can be very tricky to defend, but as long as you can keep making clean touches in offense and stay one step ahead, and you can be the guy in control of the lobby. Oh, great first touch by Oski. That's not a bad shot as well. He doesn't get it in, but love that attempt by Oski. Air dribble goes all wrong. A bit of miscommunication there from the bots though. Looked like a potential open net squandered there. They're going to get one on the counter attack anyway. Oski down by 2 now. Crucial bump landing there in the back corner. Once more, bumps are the key to victory for the bots. All I've seen would do well in this. Yeah, Atto would love this, I think. He'd be very good at this. What a brilliant off-the-wall challenge there. Oski's got to make sure not to dribble too close to the wall. He's thinking about a pinch here. Shoots it a bit too low. That's not the first touch he wanted. Archie offloads to Joreuz. Look at the passing play from the bots. My goodness. He nearly slotted that one through. Oski's trying desperately to get the ball up in the air with these air dribbles, but the first touch leaving a bit too much to be done. Great demo. Toxiic catches up to him. Where's Oski going to spawn? Actually will spawn in time. Joreuz mind games the shot. Oski half flips into it. Now he's in a brilliant position. He's away from all the walls, and he's got the flip reset. Top bins. This is the ideal situation for the solo player. Air dribbling completely down the middle of the pitch. There are no walls for the bot pros to use there to make the challenge any earlier, so you can just get up nice and close and personal and then slot the ball past him. Here again, he's going to try and stay away from all the walls that he can here. I might have thought about a pogo there. It's worked out in his favor that it didn't connect, if that's what he was trying to do. Yeah, Oski's in a great position. He could win this. He's right back into attack. He's got an open net, kind of, and he slots it through. You know, I say kind of open net because if he shoots this perfectly, there's really nothing Toxiic can do. Brilliant play by Oski. Little chip off the backboard to himself. Toxiic sideways. Can't cover the bottom left and the center of the goal at the same time. And he guessed wrong. 3-3. Oski is on fire. Maybe I should have backed him. You know, I said earlier it's usually players who go first or second who win these. I was very surprised, as you know, there's so many players in here who have done this before. We didn't have everyone saying, let me go first, let me go first. Oski's lost his lead. Joreuz knocks it forward, locks him up on the back wall, bumps him away. And now Oski spawning so far from the ball means that you might not be able to get there in time. He's got the triple fake though. Oski 1v1 with Archie. He's through, but the bump from Joreuz keeps the goal safe for now, and the recovery connects as well. Triple mind game by Oski, and he still can't score. We had one pro player going left, one going right, one going over the ball. I don't know why none of them played the fake. Bit of a communication fail by them, but they still get the goal. The bump on the recovery was the key. Oski outplayed all 4 of them, and then suddenly a 5th player came out of nowhere and knocked him away from the open net. Metsa with another delayed shot. Looking for Oski's pre-jumps, looking to punish Oski's pre-jumps. That was a great first touch from Oski. He's got the ball way, way high. The second touch leaves so much work to do, though. Look, he's trying desperately to get it back on net. Oh, he nearly does. That was outstanding from Oski. He really had to turn that one around with a reset, and he did. Trying the redirect off his own backboard. Brilliant bounce for him to work with here. What a setup by Oski. No reset yet. There it is. It looks like Metsa is able to connect for the save. A chain dash there on the wall. Looking to get Oski away from it. Triple commit from the bots. Oski's continuing the attack, but he just can't find a way through. Ceiling challenge coming in from Archie here. This is going to be tough to get past, and he can't. 20 seconds left for Oski. If he's going to win this, he needs to score right now and then get the ball on the kickoff. It looks like that is not going to happen. Archie's got an open net. Joreuz is there to steal it. A great try by Oski, but he's now down 3 goals. It really shows you how difficult this is. Oski had so many chances, but the bots are learning. They're starting to download the correct strategies. I think that the big moment, of course, is the triple fake. If he'd somehow scored that, if he'd avoided the bumper, got a better outplay on Archie, then he would have been in a great position. Oh dear, it's -4. Add insult to injury, it's bounced in again. Yeah, Metsa score not looking too bad all of a sudden. Even Oski getting destroyed at the tail end of this one. He's going to try and get -3 just to have a chance of moving up the scoreboard at the end of this. -3 would be a very low score to win a lobby like this, but you never know, it's possible. It is possible. -4 though, well, that's going to be tricky. I feel like someone is going to hold them to, or someone's going to hold these guys to -2 at worst, I think. We'll see. Let's see who's going to go next. Toxiic going to go next. Okay, Toxiic's going to try and be the solo player. Okay, Toxiic, a bit more of a grounded player, a bit more of a physical player than the other guys in here. All the players who have won recently in this format have done so by constantly aerialing in the middle of the pitch. Now, Toxiic does have the ability to do that, but I don't think at the same level as players like Archie, Joreuz and Oski. So this will be very impressive if he's able to win this with his more grounded playstyle. He's already 50-50'd the ball in though. I don't know how he's managed that. That's not something you see very often. Or the Unlimited Boost Pro pre-flip out play from Toxiic in the back corner now. Tell him about the money. I keep forgetting, but I mean, it'll just be a nice surprise for these guys. It's a pro 1v4. No one's really going to be sweating for the money. I don't think they want the win. I'll try and remember to tell them though. Let me just really quickly Google what that is. 102 pounds 89. What is that in US dollars? Nobody really knows what a pound is. $125 for the winner here. Good start for Toxiic. He's got to be patient. I think that's one thing that will favor him quite well, is he's quite good at playing a safe game. As I say that, he dribbles it across his own goal, which is not at all safe in this game mode, but it works out well. Yeah, I think you know, Toxiic's attack might be a little bit less powerful than some of the players in this lobby, but his defense will be up there, if not the best. I think Toxiic, Joreuz are the 2 players I would pick to concede the least. Although Archie is a bit of a wild card, I'm not sure what to expect from Archie. Less known for his 50-50s in defense, more known for his clean defense, clean touches, clean saves. 125 sounds nicer than 102. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Love that Toxiic bailed out of that. That was going to go absolutely nowhere. He's just faked the pinch, and now he's got a free flip reset shot. Mind games everyone in the lobby. Oh my goodness! That is disgusting by Toxiic. Everybody falls for it. Flip reset fake. We've got 3 pros jumping at it. I think 2 of them bumped each other. Archie says put a hand up. Toxiic's up by a goal with one of the biggest fakes I've ever seen in my life. He's got the whole lobby jumping. But yeah, this is the kind of safe play I was talking about. He's not taking any risks. Even there, just doesn't want to take the 50-50. He's only playing clean touches. This is a bit more risky though. This is very risky. So come on, Toxiic. Right as I call you the genius of the lobby for not taking risks, he goes and does this. But it all went wrong. That's a TikTok. That is actually it. That's a short right there. Need to get my editor on that one. That was a banger short. And more mind games by Toxiic. He's got the whole lobby jumping. This is insane. The puppet master right here. He's got everyone else on strings. That's not the bounce he was looking for though. He has to fly back and commit to this. Oh, he does well though. Past everybody, but Metsa got a bump on him, which was key. Joreuz always camps the goal. I don't know, I mean, he's on the ball right now. I think he's just taking his turn. Joreuz is taking his turn to try and be the goalkeeper. It's a brilliant position for Toxiic. He's so far away from the wall right now. Going for another mind game. Opposite his dribble at left. The bottom corner would have been risky. Okay, this is a bit harder to get through though. Ceiling challenge. Oski following up as well on the ground. Toxiic's done pretty well there. Taking the 50-50. That's the best option he could get. Brilliant first touch here. He's keeping an eye on where the ball is, but maybe could have turned on ball cam. He wanted to see where the players in front of him were. Well, made him lose track of the ball just a little bit. Toxiic denying 50-50. He's just trying to play the ball into space. He's trying to use his boost, trying to use his speed as an advantage. Now he might air dribble off the back wall here. Shot down early though. My goodness, what a challenge by Archie. Went over the top of him. Now passing play from Archie and Joreuz. Joreuz with the mind game as well. That is beautiful from Archie and Joreuz. No boost, passing play, and a mind game as well. A little bit of revenge there from Joreuz as Toxiic's been faking them quite a lot in this match. Now he gets a taste of his own medicine. Weeks, thanks to the 2-month tier 1. Dashtech, thanks to the 2-month prime. Appreciate that. Love the new 2v2 content. I'm glad you like it. I think everybody's been having a pretty good time with that. Oh, Toxiic into the crossbar with the pinch. He kind of committed there, and he's going to concede as a result. He wasn't far off scoring, but of course when you commit like that, when you lose all your momentum, you're just a sitting duck, easy to get bumped. Now he's in a bit of a tricky situation. Does he push to try and score another goal, another couple goals, make it into overtime? Or does he just try and hold on to this -2? -2 is a potentially winning score. Could be the winning score. Although Archie and Joreuz are still to go, and they're, I think, going to be very good at this. Oh, Devian, thanks to the 3-month prime. Welcome back to the channel as well. Beautiful redirect there by Oski. It's going to be an open net for Metsa. Looks like Toxiic just got there in time. Maybe Metsa could have hit that harder. The pinch was unnecessary. Yeah, if he nailed that, it would probably would have been a goal, but if you don't, you're probably getting scored on. It's just a very big risk with an obvious reward, but one that's difficult to get. "34 seconds left." I like Toxiic strategy here. He's not forcing it. I mean, it would be nice to get a win, but I think playing for the -2 was smart as well. It's not worked out here. Beautiful outplay there by Oski, actually. Massive flick into the air, even though he's got no boost. Toxiic was just biding his time there, waiting for a good chance to make something happen. Now he's dribbling the ball back to his corner. With Oski on -4, Toxiic would take the lead here if he could just hold the -3, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. He probably needs at least one more goal to put the pressure on Joreuz and Archie, who come next. He might in fact be the player losing a goal. Almost. Oski censors it again off the corner wall. Archie 50s it through. Oh, it will be another goal for Oski. -4 for Toxiic. He can't believe it. He was winning. Well, look at that pass from Oski, using the corner wall to recenter the ball very quickly. Toxiic, who was doing so well earlier, has ended up in a very difficult position. He wants one more goal. He doesn't care about being equal with Oski. He's trying to beat him here. I think we could just as easily see -5 if he's not careful. Not going to happen though. Into the ground it goes. Toxiic equals Oski's score. Joreuz is up next. Okay. Let me update the score for Toxiic as well. This is ripe for the taking for Joreuz and Archie. I'll just remember to tell them that there's prize money right now, before I forget any longer. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, everybody is gone already. It's just like, what? They feel like they got scammed, but now they can actually just try and work together to ruin Joreuz and Archie's chances. If the bots can all combine their efforts, maybe they can get Joreuz and Archie on an even worse score at the end of this. It's kind of so far as I feared, though. The bots have had the capabilities to keep up with the unlimited boost player a lot more than they have in the past. Chain dashes, new wave dash mechanics, new wave dash setups rather, and some excellent ceiling challenges as well. They've really been key. Writing Tox is pretty confusing, true, but I mean, there is one player in our lobby called Toxiic and another. There's no one else called Tox, so I know Tox is a pro player, but what should I call him? Toxie? I guess I could fit another letter in there if you guys want. Let's see what that looks like. Oh wait, maybe we could fit a C in there as well. There might be space. Might actually be space for a C. Let's see if it fits, because I is such a small letter. It does, wow. You don't even have to move the colon. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, that's fine. Very defensive start from Joreuz after seeing that there's prize money. He's probably being extra careful. But this is actually how Joreuz plays these. If you've seen him in the past, he's a very defensive player actually in these. Just waits for clean chances and tries not to take 50-50s in defense. He doesn't want to commit, doesn't want to take 50s. Wants to keep his momentum at all times so that he can use the space that comes around every once in a while. That's a great first touch by Joreuz. Into the air he goes. Oski's on the back wall to try and keep Joreuz from shooting high. Joreuz adapted shot low. He's going to need to just take this back to the other side of the field. This is a bit of a risky position for Joreuz. He's almost conceded there. He does concede. Archie slots it for 1-0. Oski was able to get the ball past Joreuz there. Crucial that he was able to do that. But yeah, Joreuz, what he's trying to do, the reason he didn't hit that ball any harder is because if he does, his recovery is going to be hindered. So he knew he's probably going to lose that 50-50, but also thought he could get back to the ball before it made it to his net. Just like he does here. Well, brilliant save there by Joreuz. Had to fly directly over the ball, dive bomb it. So currently in the lead with half the game gone. I think Archie's the one player in the orange team with the most to gain here, the most reason to try and get goals on Joreuz, but at the same time he really doesn't want to let Joreuz score. I think that's why we're seeing a defensive Archie. He'd benefit the most from Joreuz conceding, but Joreuz can get a goal. That also puts Archie in the worst position, the only player yet to go. Joreuz has been very, very careful. Just methodical movement around the pitch. Not really that many clear-cut chances, though. I think Toxiic and Oski both generated far more chances to score. But of course, they ended up being scored on a whole lot more as well. That is a monster of a flick by Joreuz. He commits and doubles it in with the crossbar as a little side dish. Well, that is an outrageous flick by Joreuz. How did he get that much power? Unbelievable. Ionic Liger, thanks to the 32-month tier 1. Welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate that. Joreuz levels the bot's effort earlier on. The bot's not cherry picking enough. Well, Joreuz hasn't really been in good positions. Oh my goodness, what did you just say? The bots aren't cherry picking enough? As if to prove that you're incorrect, Oski perfectly slots the top corner shot backwards. Well, kind of sideways, I suppose, but he hit that one over his shoulder, certainly. Caster curse? That was a chat curse, actually. I read Twitch chat there, and that's where that comment came from. I don't think cherry picking is really the way to go in this format, actually. I think that the best way to get goals is to force 50-50s and try and bump the unlimited boost player. That's the strategy that tends to work the best. Yeah, if Archie does force a 50 here, Joreuz is really in a tricky position. Look, he loses all of his momentum if Archie absorbs that challenge, and now he's very vulnerable to bumps. He's got away well, though. Looking for the top corner. Archie saves one. Can anybody get up for the second shot? They don't have to. The crossbar has them covered. Oski just gets behind the follow-up. Great pass downfield as well. Whole lobby stationary for a moment here. In and out save from Joreuz connects. Looks like the ball's going to bounce in field. He wanted a roll there to work with. 40 seconds to go. One goal here for Joreuz would be huge because we'd go to overtime and he'd have the chance to win. With another run. Oh my goodness, what a pass though. Toxiic and Oski have just destroyed Joreuz with an unreal pass. I mean, that is just perfection. Well played, Toxiic. Snipes Oski's bumper and the rest was history. 2 goals now. Does Joreuz push to try and get one back? Does he trust Archie to concede more than this? If he did, then he'd be playing this one out defensively and trying to win with a -2 score. But I think he might want more, guys, based on what he's doing right now. Time's getting away from him. The ball is not in a good position. It's much better when it's out away from the wall. Oski able to influence it in this spot. And I think Joreuz now might just have to accept the 2-goal deficit. He's trying to get one more. He's actually in a very dangerous position here. Has to hit it into his own crossbar just to prevent Toxiic from bumping him. Okay, we go into the final round with Joreuz in the lead with -2, but Archie still to go. Can Archie win? All he has to do is lose by 1 goal or reach overtime. If this game goes to overtime, or if he loses by 1, he is the winner. Or you could just straight up win the game as well. That's the obvious way to win this. He said at the start that he was going to destroy this lobby. Let's see if he's right. Dribbles it into defense to begin with. I think Archie's strategy is pretty clear to see, and it's already gone wrong. Oh, he's immediately dispossessed. And he fails his wave dash. Lag, says Archie. Oh no. He got tripped up there by Metsa as he tried to keep the ball under control. And his strategy's falling apart. He goes into his goal. I can't agree with this strategy from Archie. What is he doing? Well, it's worked, but this is just a very dangerous play. You know, sitting in defense in this, I don't think is the way to go. Counter-attacking, you might think it's a good idea because you're thinking, well, if you can just make a save and then quickly counter-attack, surely no one in the other team can get back and stop you because they don't have boosts. So you're just going to be clean through. Now, you do get counter-attack goals every now and then as the unlimited boost player, but most of the goals in this format come when you can keep the 4 zero boost players in goal, keep them on no momentum, because once they get moving, it's actually very difficult to play against them. You've got to keep them stationary by forcing them to jump and make saves. Archie down by 2 already, so Joreuz looking like the favourite here. Archie on his own back wall. Wants the ceiling challenge, and it's worked. Well, he's actually got the ball past 3 players there. That's extraordinary, but despite all his creativity, his trash talk at the start of the game is looking a little bit misplaced right now. He said he would destroy the lobby, and right now he's the player who's been completely up against it. Can't get the ball out of his half, far less score. This is a little bit of a better sequence so for Archie. He's got some space to work with. Can he get the ball into the air though? Just about. 2 challenges connect at the same time. Either one of them would have been fine. By itself, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Archie's done well in one of these before. I don't remember him what his last score was, but I'm pretty certain he did well in one of these lobbies. The reason I think so is because I'm also pretty sure that he talked other trash about I think he talked trash about the players he played against. I don't remember who he was against, but I just remember he talked trash about them. I love the Archie trash talk. I hope he wins a Rocket League LAN one day so that he can just talk all the trash in the world. You guys think he talks a lot right now. Wait until he wins an RLCS LAN one day. Do this on my team, he says, as he gets double bumped. Well, see, the reason, Archie, to kind of low-key call you out here is that the other players weren't really in defense as much as you, so they weren't as bumpable. We talked about this earlier. It's a lot easier to bump the unlimited boost player when they're sitting still in net, or when they're sitting still in defense. When they're moving around in offense, it's a much harder job to connect to them. Archie's actually speedrunning the worst score here. This could go from bad to worse. -4. Delayed flick there from Joreuz. Delayed flip actually putting the ball past him. Misplaced confidence, perhaps? Well, we're about to find out soon. Oh no, Archie's got the zoomed in camera settings. I think he might be tilted. And this isn't a start of the game bug. I think he's actually switched to these. I'm pretty sure that he did this on purpose. Let's find out if the little zoomed in settings help him out at all. He's going to have a very easy time controlling the ball like this, but seeing other players coming, different story. This is like some proper freestyler settings. As Archie drops the air dribble at halfway. Maybe not the best for ball control after all. That's all going wrong for him. Another bump. Almost lands as the ball goes under him. Great placement by Toxiic. He's down by 5 now. I think he might try and zoom out the camera settings next. Oh no, he's gone even lower to the ground. It's the grass cutter settings from Archie. GG's, he says. -10 speed run, says Oski. Archie was so confident in chat before this, but now he is just tilted beyond belief. They're actually slow rolling him, but at -6. What's he going to do next? Did he change them? I don't think he changed them this time. I think this might be the same. Oh, he's changing the angle a little bit. I think he's trying to refine these settings. He's trying to make it playable. Oh my goodness, he's come up with a brilliancy. He spots the bottom right corner being open, and from this low angle, you can really see how he was able to see that in a way that normal camera settings wouldn't allow you to. Everyone jumping up high, trying to pre-jump. Archie just shoots it bottom corner on the kickoff. That's never been done before in this format, at least to score a goal. Here comes Archie again. Another bottom corner shot. I'm starting to wonder if these are intentionally bottom corner shots or if they're just badly aimed. GG, says Archie again. I'm pretty sure it's the second time he said GG's, isn't it? As he goes down 7-1. Yep, I knew that. I absolutely knew this was going to happen. Oh my goodness, so predictable. Of course, we go for the zoomed in settings, so there's maximum zoomed out settings, which probably, in theory, in this game mode, make a little bit of sense, because now you can see everybody. Archie doing a bit of a Gengar impression here. Let's see if he's got the Gengar mechanics, though. Gengar, the first player to really prove that you can hit the ball hard on these settings. It's very difficult to get power shots when you're this zoomed out. Look at this, so Archie with the ceiling shot from outer space. Another bottom corner finish attempted, but this time no pre-jumps to make his shot look good. And Joreuz is, rather Toxiic is going to get away from him and score. I would have loved to see that ceiling shot work though. I mean, he came from the stratosphere to hit that one. Great kickoff spawn for Archie. Chance to get a second goal. He really did fall apart very quickly here. I think his whole strategy was to just defend, and then when he conceded twice or 3 times early, he thought, yeah, I'm just losing. I'm just losing. I was going to try and defend, and I've conceded 3 already. Oh my goodness, I was nearly trolled by Orange Team. Gengar the Pokemon? No, if you're unaware of that or if you don't understand that reference, don't worry about it. I'll inform you. There is a Rocket League 1v1 player who's, well, he's played a little bit of RLCS 3s as well, trying to qualify. Don't believe he's ever qualified for RLCS, but Gengar is a player who actually had a lot of 1v1 success about 2 years ago, I think, or maybe was it 3 years ago? Maybe it's like 2.5 years ago, I'll say, with these camera settings, maximum zoomed out settings. You can find lots of show matches and tournament matches from Gengar on my own YouTube channel if you want to see somebody playing like this. I think probably the most famous one was it? Wait, who did Gengar beat on Wasteland 3-1 to eliminate from Assault Mine 2 qualifier? Was it Wonder Mike or was it Magic Bear or someone? I don't recall. He beat someone that was definitely one of the favorites for the qualifier, using settings similar to these, which is it's so impressive. So yeah, definitely worth going back and taking a look if you want to see. Archie says, did he win? I don't believe this guy. I don't believe this guy. He talks so much trash. He said he's going to dominate. And then this happens. It all goes wrong. Oh, it was Joreuz. It was Joreuz. Do you guys remember Chicken, who then changed his name to Joreuz? Gengar beat Joreuz, who was actually one of the higher seeded players back then. He was like one of the top 4 seeds in Salt Mine 2 qualifier, number 2 for North America. Like, he was a top 8 1v1 player in North America at the time, and Gengar beat him with the zoomed out settings. I don't know if Archie's still using it. Now he's back to normal. Alright, Archie, I'll let you go and win 16-0 on an open net to get your mojo back. He's going to need to Just keep scoring for a while to feel like he's back in form. He's going to be banging in goals for the next half hour on that open net. Don't even worry about it. Getting the reps in.